Hello, how you
Happening.
darn? How you
How you
darn?
doing?
How are you darn? What's up,
How we
people?
feeling, people? Two three
Welcome
six
in,
six. Say
welcome
what's
in,
up in the
welcome in.
chat.
Um, hope everyone's had a good day so far. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for hanging out with us. Let me know how you darn in the chat. Shout out to everyone who is here. What's up, Reggie? What's up, Vopsy? You can join on your phone. From what we've heard, it is faster on desktop, and
Correct.
a lot of people in the Discord. Not many free spots, but you can join on your phone. What's up, Daniel? Reggie, having a great day. That's awesome. What's up, Rob? Whoopsie says no more real drafts. Sad. Yeah, well,
No.
actually, we do have more real drafts, just not on this channel this year. We have real drafts on our redraft channel. So if you guys want to watch some more real drafts, we are filling up leagues for our redraft, for the redraft side of our follower leagues.
Yeah.
We got the Alpha, Bravo, Charlie leagues full, and then Delta is currently filling up. So if you guys want to watch real redraft drafts, I just pasted the link to our redraft mock draft. A lot of redraft words. Also, if you want to play in a redraft league with us, I'll paste our Patreon there so you can check that out. But we got a good stream for you guys today.
Yeah. Hopefully everything goes smooth on like redraft. But patreon.com, like Zach said, patreon.com/fantasylandfam. If you want to be part of redraft league, go on there. If you want to be part of these mock drafts, go to the link in our description. Join our Discord. Go into the Dynasty mock draft tab, and that's where I will be posting the link to those mock drafts. Okay. Once again, join our Discord, link in the description below. Not everyone is going to be able to join. It is first come, first serve. We did have the question earlier, can you do it from your phone? It's technically you can, but I think the community says it's probably better doing it via a computer or tablet somehow. That could be faster,
just quicker.
So can give you a little bit more of an advantage.
Whoopsie says I'm gonna have to join a redraft for sure. Yeah, I mean, if anyone out there is already in our dynasty leagues, if you want to play redraft, you just have to switch to the best of both worlds tier. So definitely consider that. But we have a fantastic, absolutely fantastic stream for you today. David, I know I'm definitely not as far as you, but I'm starting to get into it.
Starting to get into it. A little drama,
Little drama.
Back and forth, I'm exhausted. I'll send this link out to everyone here. Let's just get straight into it. Once again, join our Discord, go to the Dynasty mock draft tab, and this is where I'll be sending the link. I'm going to add everyone. Okay. 3, 2, 1. 760 plus people in our Discord, which is fantastic.
It's awesome.
Shout out to each and every one of you that are in our Discord. We have a really good community over there, and it's free. Some people have sometimes it's some people you have to join money to join a Discord. But
which I don't understand why.
It's
so weird.
Make any sense.
All right, 30 seconds are going to be on the clock here, guys.
Awesome.
30 seconds are going to be on the clock. It is a SuperFlex Dynasty mock draft, not Titan Premium. So let's go ahead and get this thing started. I chose the one. I don't typically ever have the one spot, but I just wanted to try it out. So let's see how this feels. But yeah, thanks guys for joining us. If you can do us a huge favor and drop a like on the stream. You like that? You like that? That would be a massive support to us. Every like does really help us grow, helps our algorithm. So it goes Mahomes, Allen, Herbert, and then Joe Burrow off the board.
Joe Shiesty.
Joe
is Shiesty.
Let's see where I'm curious to see where Deshaun Watson's gonna go now. So much confusion. Like, what the heck do you do with Deshaun Watson? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, you just gotta hold on to him, I guess. You just gotta wait. Making love me, baby. Let's go, Chase.
Bro, the marketing people are so... marketing people are so weird with like podcasts and stuff. Like someone sent us an email basically like telling us to go on a podcast with people who do NFTs. Like, why would we respond to that? And then you send us a follow-up email saying, hey, did you get this email? Like, what? Why would we want to do a podcast with people about NFTs? We don't know anything about NFTs. Oh my gosh. Marketing is, the marketing email schemes are crazy.
Hi,
They be wilding out here.
Want to say hi, Blaze? Huh?
Mahomes at the 101. He's never not been my 101. So I don't have any reason to move him down. Isaiah says, you guys think Hollywood will be suspended? If so, for how long? I don't think so. I don't think so, yeah. Probably not. What's up, Blaze?
Yeah. Look, you want to say hi? Look over here. Here, what's this? How can I make it more interesting to look? I got a pair of scissors in my hand.
Oh, gosh. She's like, scissors? What the heck is that?
I know.
Is she still pretty wild, or is she kind of calmed down a little bit?
Nah, she's pretty wild.
She's pretty wild.
But
so trading post goes to Deshaun Watson at the 2-2, by the way.
Yeah, that's why this trading post. That's exactly how I started the draft. Our dynasty startup yesterday. Kyle pitched Deshaun Watson. And I'm okay with it. I like it because I actually got Mac Jones there, and then I still have my 23 first, which is okay if Deshaun Watson. Well, I guess if he's suspended this year, he's going to play in 2023, so I probably won't even have to draft another quarterback. We gotta wait and see though. So I'm okay with it. Then you said
Blaze wants to be in the league. Yeah.
Right, Blaze. Oh, she's so pretty.
Imagine.
Yeah. Yeah, she's not as wild. She's like, oh shit, I'm on the clock. Let's see what should I take.
Dak goes out to 2-5.
Gotta be Matthew Stafford.
Lance at the 1-9. Wow, so Lance would have had a Murray. That's interesting.
Yeah, Kyler Murray's cockroach. Right, Blazy? Go.
If you're new to the channel, then you might not know, but Badaki has this unexplainable hate for Kyler Murray.
Yeah, I call him the cockroach because he's a cockroach.
It's kind of concerning, you know.
He just runs.
Never want to see a man hate a man like that.
You never. Ow, ow, ow! You scratched me. Okay, I have to put it down, love. No, to be fair, I respect Kyler Murray. It's just when my team or when I watch him play, and it's just this is why he's good. He's good because they can't tackle him, and he's so small. He has small legs, and he runs like a little cockroach.
Alan says, let's break down Badaki's trade in Delta, seeing that Zach dislikes both RBs. What was your trade in Delta? What'd you do?
I don't know.
Let me try and find it.
I'm about to find out. Was it the Saquon?
Dang, I was hoping Swifty might fall to me. That's crazy. Oh my gosh, well, Mark is there. And Mark, if you know what that's from.
Mark? Yeah, it was the Saquon Lenny one. What, you want to talk about it, Alan? Do you not like it? It's okay. You don't have to like it.
Let's see. Like the Delta League.
I gave up Saquon. I gave up Lenny a 23 second and a 24 third for Saquon.
Right.
But
well,
it was okay because I already have. Like, I'm not trying to either. Like, yeah. I don't know. I guess
it does feel like a little bit of an overpay just because. I don't know. I mean, Saquon, will he recover his form? He didn't look the same last year.
Right.
Doesn't have the long-term extension. I guess like right now, Saquon is almost on the edge of being worth a first-round pick. I think that's why people might be a little bit like, what the heck, you know? Because at this point, I don't know how comfortable I would be sending a first-round pick for Saquon. Like, for me, I don't know if I would do that.
Right, which is fair. I mean,
So I think that's why people might be a little bit thrown off by it. But
right.
I mean, if you wanted that value, then that's fine. That's fair. I mean, you gotta do
Yeah,
what you
well,
gotta do.
the reason why I was okay with it, because when I already have a 23, I don't think the 20, what was it? Hold on, I'm on the clock here.
Yeah, but I mean, I wouldn't make the trade, but that doesn't mean that it's a bad trade. Well, I mean, it just means it's a trade that I wouldn't do.
You wouldn't do.
That doesn't mean that you can't be happy with it.
I'm okay with, yeah, I like it. I think it's fine. Like the way I see it, I gave up Lenny in a 23 second, 24 third to me. It doesn't, not that it doesn't mean anything, but like it's not like I'm not like trying to hold on to it. Like it wasn't like, hey, you're down to throw in the 24 third. I was like, yeah, sure. You know, like I'm okay to get that for the guy that I want. But I like Saquon, and I think that's the risk. You know, do you go with Saquon, who is technically younger, doesn't have a long contract extension, or Lenny, who we're really only leaning on him because of Tom Brady, you know? And we both said this before, but yeah, I think it's risk on both sides. So I'm really happy taking Saquon here, and my team is technically already young.
There's no trade that doesn't involve risk. Hey. Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's crazy. I saw there's a big reaction to the league, but I don't think it's crazy. It's just not something I would do personally.
Yeah.
You know?
No, that's fine.
But Alan says that he likes it. Jordan says, would you trade Saquon for Waddle? I would take Waddle in a heartbeat, my guy.
Yeah,
easily give me Waddle.
Take Waddle. So if it's close enough in value and it's a player you like or your team, you can easily sway that way. Yeah. And to be fair, I don't really it's not like I have much stock with Saquon. I actually only have him in 2 leagues out of however many leagues I have with you guys. So like he just never falls to me, or I have the opportunity to have Saquon. Yeah, I have him in 2 leagues. And I believe, I just believe in what's gonna happen this year as a Giants fan and as a Saquon fan. So
yeah.
Noah, what's happening, brother?
Joshua, what's up? He says 10-team Superflex, Lance, 23 first, and Pickens or Kyler, a 23 second and a 23 third. Give me the Lance side. I'm a big Trey Lance believer. I think he's going to establish himself this year. I've said he's a dark horse MVP candidate, so I'm kind of going out on a limb there, I guess, saying that. But I do believe he's going to have a really good start to his year. He's going to struggle, obviously, as a rookie, but I think at this point next year, Kyler and Trey are going to be much closer in valuation. But anyway, I will go the Trey side. I don't know if Badaki's there or...
I'm not. No, sorry. I'm just making my pick. Sorry, 1 second.
You're actually frozen.
Am I? Sorry, I am here. Let me just make my pick. I feel like I need to take a quarterback here. If not, they're not going to come back to me. Actually, no, I'm not going to take them.
Come on!
Here. Let me fix my my camera for you. Sorry about that.
I think we would both say Trey Lance, though. I feel pretty confident. Jordan says, because I have CMC.
There we go.
What in the world? How do you have all those running backs? I mean, if you have all those running backs, yeah, easily send away Saquon for Waddle. Easily. What's up, Noah? We just graded your team, actually. We just had a look at your team. That will be out here soon. Badaki and I had 2 different visions. I hope it's easy to understand.
Well. Yeah, hopefully it translates well, because it was like we never done a video where we give 2 different perspectives. We're kind of always on the same page and then give you different options there. Yeah. So this was the first time we gave 2 different perspectives in one video. Traylon. I love the draft well over the years, right? Yeah, that's crazy. A lot of running backs. I would take Trey Lance side, by the way. That 23 first, and Trey Lance is fine.
Yeah, I figured.
I'm okay
Luck
with that.
is here. Says on the clock right now. I'm also on the clock. Let me make a pick real quick. Yeah. Welcome. Right I think I'm going to go Zach Wilson here.
That's fine.
And I'm going to go Jerry Jeudy.
Nice. An 18-team league.
Guillotine league.
Guillotine league. You go Hollywood, Brown, Davis, Amari Cooper, Bateman.
Give me Hollywood personally.
Yeah, I like Hollywood or Bateman personally.
Yeah.
I think either one of those are really good. He was like, I'm not even sure what team that is, but I definitely look forward to
I
watching
think
the
it was,
video.
you said that you did 0RB. So hopefully that rings a bell. 0RB build there. Burks or Kenneth Walker? I go Burks, but I know a lot of people would go Ken.
Yeah, I guess it depends on. I think I'm always gonna go the wide receiver, just based on the longevity. So yeah, I would go Burks as well.
Yeah. Actually, you sniped Zach Wilson. Yeah, I wanted Zach Wilson or Mac Jones on that turn just because I didn't feel like I was going to be happy with any of the quarterbacks that were going to come back to me at the 6-12. You know, it's so hard drafting on the edges because you got to wait so long. So I was going to grab a quarterback there at some point.
Yeah, I should have, and that's who I was contemplating on, was a Zach Wilson or Michael Pittman. I'm never an opportunity or place to get Michael Pittman. He either goes before me or after me.
Yeah.
Yeah, or he always goes before me, excuse me, not after. But yeah, I was literally gonna draft Zach Wilson. I was like, you know what, I'll go Michael Pittman for the one time. There's still
Probably
plenty of
should have
quarterbacks out
waited
there.
on Cook. Yeah. I don't think I actually have Dalvin Cook in any Dynasty League. I'm like, guys like Cook and Henry, not that, you know, Cook is as old by any means, but I typically don't have very much stock of those guys. Even Kamara, I don't have much stock of, or Aaron Jones. Noah says, yep, I remember now. Definitely going to appreciate the suggestions. It's a little bit all over the place, but I hope it helps.
Yeah, it's all good though. It's all good.
All right, so you went J.K. Dobbins.
DJ Moore. Yeah, my first running back there. There goes DJ Moore at the 5-7. Tebow fans on the clock takes Monty. Love Monty.
I like the T. Higgins value at the 3.8.
Yeah. I wonder why all these guys are falling so low now. What's happening?
I just think it's the way that it fell. I mean, yeah, people doing different strategies.
Yeah. Beatty City.
By the way, guys, we're going to start hosting underdog drafts. So if you would like to play in an underdog draft with us, I just sent the sign up link and the promo code is LAND. So that will give you, I believe it will match your deposit up to $100 if you guys want to do something like that. I wonder if I can actually get this ticker in here.
Should be.
This is going to look weird for a second.
Should definitely be able to.
Let me see what I can do. This is going to look weird for a sec.
Deontay Johnson, Garrett Wilson, Deontay Johnson. There goes Derrick Henry. Yeah, they got the puppy tourney going on. They got the Dalmatian, which is just excessive, $101 to enter, and then Best Ball Mania 3 going up to $100 million, or the puppy, which is $1 million, which is awesome. So
yeah,
it's all really cool. It's fun. Or we can just do regular $3 drafts. But and we notice our community slowly getting into it.
Yeah.
Not there as of yet. So we don't want to pressure anyone or say, get on this now, use the code. No, take your time, do what you got to do, learn the format. We're gonna teach you guys as well as we learn, because you know, we're not gonna lie, we're definitely new to best ball as well.
Yeah, we are new to best ball.
So there's definitely opportunity for all of us to learn together.
Yeah. Actually, can't wait for draft order on Charlie League. Is it a super flex? That's something that you guys are going to be able to vote on if you guys want it to be super flex or not. So that'll be, we'll send out some information and you guys will be able to make that decision.
Yeah, it's only been 4.
Noah says Tim Patrick is one of my most owned players in the puppy. That is unfortunate, Noah.
Oh
that is pain.
That is definitely the definition. Let me take Mitchell here.
ATJ says, why is Eckler valued more than Cook in Dynasty? I view them relatively the same. Eckler is actually a year older, both have injury concerns. Yeah, I can understand that. I actually don't have much of Eckler either. I think his game probably translates more as a long-term running back. I think you can be like what his strengths are in the passing game. I think that not that Dalvin Cook is not a good pass catcher, but his body type, what he offers the Chargers, I think that maybe gives him a longer career is what the general consensus is to answer that question. But and we have seen injury issues for both of them, but I would say Cooks are more recent in people's memories, which might make them hesitant to bet on him right now.
Yeah, I think that's basically what it is. You know, Dalvin Cook is definitely someone very interesting, though. Just the offense is definitely going to change. Austin Eckler is getting another. Not saying that Isaiah Spiller is going to be a guy that's going to affect him, but I think a lot of people are leaning that way, saying that, well, Austin Eckler isn't going to finish as a top guy anymore, or is going to be very impacted by Isaiah Spiller's workload, where Dalvin doesn't have anyone really to compete with in the backfield specifically. But I still believe in Eckler. I believe in both of these guys, both especially in redraft. Dynasty is a little bit different. You know, you either go with Eckler in the PPR, or you know, Dalvin, that's the youth, I guess you can say. It goes Elijah Moore.
Yeah, grabbed Elijah Moore there, and then I'm really caught up because I would like to go Sutton here, but I already have Judy on the squad. This is frustrating. I do not want any Devonta Smith. Don't want to reach. Oh my goodness. I'll grab Mike here. That was not fun.
No,
I should have gone
fine.
running back there. What is best ball? I'm not really familiar with it. So best ball is essentially, here's what I think, because for a while I was in a place where I was like, I don't want any part of best ball. I don't care, right? But I think when you understand what best ball is, it makes you a little bit more accepting of the idea of trying it out. So you don't think about best ball really as a league. You think about best ball as a draft. You're trying to, because you do win at the draft. There's a lot of strategy that goes into it, whether it's a league or a tourney. You know, if the tourney, you know, all the money's won in week 15, 16, 17. So you can look at, like, you know, different strategies. But I think it's not a league. You don't think about it as a league. You do a bunch of best ball drafts to kind of get a gauge on ADP, on players, to play in tournaments. So if you really like mock drafting, you will love doing best ball drafts. It is different to Dynasty startups and to obviously regular redraft drafts as well. It is very different. But in best ball, there is no waiver wire. There's no trading. And the way best ball formats work, but your camera's not up, by the way. The way best ball formats work, it automatically sets your best lineup for you each week. So let's say you have a quarterback, 2 running backs, 3 wide receivers, a tight end, 2 flex. It'll automatically choose the best lineup for you that week. So, you know, that makes strategy really interesting if you're in a tournament or if you're in a league with people. You might draft a little bit differently. But yeah, I really have started to enjoy doing best ball drafts. I don't really even consider them leagues over there.
No, I don't.
On Underdog, I just consider it a draft. Like, if you enjoy doing, you know, mock drafts, you'll enjoy best ball.
And it's also what's really fun about it is that you can have the point of drafting so much is so you can have so much stock and investment in different people, right? So, like, the way I see it, like right now, my most owned player, if I'm not mistaken, in best ball, I think is like, actually, I can't even tell you what's top of my head.
I think my most owned is Hollywood Brown.
Let me just double check.
So I really need him not to be suspended. He is my most owned player right now.
Like, my most owned player right now is Wandale, and then Darrell Williams, Kadarius Toney.
There's
Matthew Stafford.
Ton of different strategies you can do in best ball. A ton. So, I mean, you know, you randomize, you find yourself on the board. And then if you want to try, like, zero RB. You can try it in a $3 league, a $5 puppy tourney. And then there's always prizes, you know, for specific spots in those tourneys and leagues. But again, I think when you switch your mindset from considering it a league to thinking about it as like just a draft, because really you do win at the draft. There's nothing else you can do after that. I think it makes it a little bit more intriguing, because we were pretty hesitant for a while on best ball.
Yeah. And I think it was kind of like Daniel. He's like not a fan of best ball due to the fact that there are 0 season transactions. It kind of takes the fun out of it. And that was one of the reasons why we weren't a fan of it at first, is because like, well, what's the point of just drafting and then forgetting about it? And that's exactly what happens. Like you draft and you forget about it. It's like, what is this? But I think what's fun about it is that you're constantly checking every single day, especially in season.
Oh, so I don't think I'll ever check my best ball drafts, but it would be cool to see later on and which ones that I won and what teams I won from them.
Exactly. You know, but like
what strategies worked.
Yeah, what's fun about that is that, hold on, now I'm on the clock. Let me just double check before I should take here.
Actually, yes, we are looking at a draft date around the end of August. That is correct.
Yeah, it just makes it really fun and exciting to really understand what you do, what you can do, and having stock in different people. Like Zach said, what strategy works. I'm the type of person that likes to see what's gonna happen. I'm not gonna like set and forget. I know the stock of people that I have, and I think that's what makes it exciting. Like the more stock I have of, like I have a lot of stock. Like my highest owned running back right now is Travis Etienne. And to be honest, I don't have any Travis Etienne in any of my dynasty leagues. You know, like I'm doing different things, in different areas. It's not that I don't believe in Travis Etienne, but I think it's good to have a different thought process of what fantasy football looks like.
Yeah, I mean, if you enjoy fantasy, you enjoy drafting, I think you guys will enjoy playing best ball as well. You know, it's just a different way to do it.
And like we said, we're still learning with you guys, so it's not like we're not
definitely
massive
not masters of this yet.
Yeah, we're not master of this yet, but the more we do it, the better we understand it, and the more advice and information we can give to you to kind of help you, I guess, have fun, win your leagues, etc., etc.
And Chris makes a really good point, because if you get into like a puppy, which is a $5 tournament, and there's like millions of dollars in prize money, but if you get into those puppies, like you do want to, or even Best Ball Mania, you do want to look at like, okay, where is the money actually being won? And in those formats, week 17 is where the money's being won. So you look at matchups that you expect to be shootouts, right? So sometimes when I'm drafting, I will have week 17 open, or, you know, different playoffs, and I'll look at, oh my God, the Rams Chargers. Like I want a part of this. Packers Vikings. For example, like Chiefs Broncos. I want a part of that matchup. Same with, I guess those would be the main ones. I mean, there's others that will go off, but you know, you kind of want a little more stock, or maybe even like players who aren't as relevant in season long, you might take a shot on. For example, Josh Palmer or Van Jefferson, or the tight ends on these teams, you know.
Those are the spike players. Those are the guys that like,
maybe they get 20 points in week 17.
Yeah, you know, T. Higgins is injured, and Tyler Boyd is like a top 5 wide receiver in those 2 weeks.
Or even the weeks where Tyler Boyd hits, you don't have to decide to start him or not.
Yeah, you don't have to decide it. So like, no, that's what makes it so much more interesting as well, because like everyone that you choose is going to be important. Everyone that you are taking in the last rounds, you know, James Conner hypothetically is going to get injured. Who's his backup? You know, do you want him? You know, do you? Amon-Ra was massive in best ball last year, super late rounds. Now he's going in like kind of like where he's going now in the 8th, 7th, 6th rounds. So it's very interesting to see what that looks like moving forward. And
Chris says, say you might grab some players you normally would not, but just because they play some weak defenses near the end of the season, you draft a couple near the end of your draft. Yeah, exactly. You know, you find those kind of matchups that you might want to exploit a little bit. I mean, I was trying to think, for example, like Tyler Lockett versus the Jets week 17. That could be super interesting. You know, so
come on,
maybe Marvin Jones versus the Texans. You know, so you get these players that you bet on really late, But then, of course, you still have to make it to the playoffs. So that's important as well. You got to think about injuries. So yeah, there's all different types of strategies that are involved. As we see Michael Thomas go off the board.
He's fluctuating. You see him going higher. You see him going low. You kind of see people. I mean, look, I've been off of Michael Thomas.
Coming in and out here. You're frozen as well.
Why is that happening? What the fudge? Yeah, Michael in Dynasty is not terrible. I'm sorry, in redraft it's not terrible to take a shot on Michael Thomas, but in Dynasty,
yeah,
I don't know if I'm still gonna be taking Michael Thomas.
I can kind of agree there as well. But hey guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out with us. If you can do us a huge favor and drop a like on the stream.
You like that? You like that?
That would mean a lot to us if you could help us out in that way. 3 tight ends off the board in a row. As we see Singletary and Renfro off the board. And now you are on the clock, Badaki.
I am on the clock.
You said your last video was 48?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Hugo, Brandon Cooks there.
Yeah.
I'm not really liking my team here. I'm really glad this is a mock draft.
What?
I'll be honest. Typically, if I don't get my second quarterback in the second round, I don't always like my teams. Typically, I feel like I'm not a fan of my teams if I'm not able to grab 2 quarterbacks early.
Right.
Not that I don't like Zach Wilson. I just don't feel secure like I want to with those quarterbacks. All right, I'm on the clock. I'll grab Kareem here. I mean, oh my goodness. I guess that's normal. He probably goes that late. I don't really remember off the top of my head. I mean, can he pick it at the 11-1? Why not?
Why not? You know.
Now I feel a little bit better.
Now we're feeling better. Why not take a chance, an opportunity? You better lose yourself in the moment. Davis Mills, you heard all,
You better
all the
never
talk
let
about
it
Davis?
go. What about him?
They're really liking Davis out there in Sorry, I'm just reading this thing that Underdog just tweeted out. Matt Ryan, wide receiver 1, has finished top 7 in targets in their position in 6 of the last 7 seasons. Michael Pittman targets by season per PFF. 2020 57, 70 72nd, 2021 124th, which is 14th, and 2022. Hey, you know who drives the Michael?
You're on the
Pittman?
clock.
I'm on the clock.
Vopsy says, my bad, y'all. I'm trading post. My Wi-Fi is in and out. You're good, man. No worries. You are all goods, my brother.
Let's get the stack then. Let's get Matt Ryan.
What was very annoying? What are we talking about? I meant to pick Chase Claypool. It's just a mock draft, my man.
Yeah, it's okay. I mean, sleeper.
It's all right.
glitched it up
Sleeper
or something.
glitches every once in a while. You know, I mean, you can look at your team later on and imagine Claypool there. It's just a mock draft, so not much we can do about that.
Michael quarterback.
MCQB. Does anyone call him that? Probably not.
Brandon Ayuk is on a mission this season.
Is he?
Uh-oh. Trey Lance to Brandon. How you could? Careful. He
Did
almost
you see
dropped
Trey
that ball,
Lance's throw the other day that Pat McAfee was talking about?
No. So Danny Dimes throw that Pat McAfee was talking about? Not jokes. No,
I didn't see that actually.
Nah, Pat McAfee wasn't talking about Danny Dimes, so I was just joking
okay.
about that. What was the throw though? I would like to see it.
What's up, Griffin? He says, in Dynasty, are you taking Mac or Tua? It's a good question. I think I have Tua a couple spots ahead.
Excuse me.
But it's very close. Yeah, I have Tua. Yeah, Tua is who I would take there.
Gosh.
Algier goes off the board. Malik Willie at the 12-3.
Oh, what a day already, huh, boys and girls? What's for lunch?
I don't know. It's a good question.
Okay. Would you say you believe in the talent or the situation more with Tua? I believe in both. I like the situation and the talent.
Yeah.
We did a video now a year. Give me a second. Let me just make a pic.
We made a video on Tua about, I don't know, it was a couple months ago, but it's still on our page. If you go to our page and you type in Tua in the search on our page, you'll be able to find it where we cover Tua. But we're very optimistic. We're very hopeful on Tua. Even before, I mean, that was recorded before Tyreek Hill was even traded there. So we're very optimistic on Tua. I don't think I can sit here and say that like Tua or Mac have an advantage talent-wise, but I do think if you look at the situation around Tua, it is much more hopeful for him to be fantasy relevant. He's got a lot of players who are going to elevate his game just by being around him.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, he has a talent around him where Mac has the head coach around him, you know, which is a little bit different. He doesn't necessarily have the tremendous talent that Tua does with Waddle, Tyreek, etc. But yeah, I think they're both could be very even paths in their career, but we gotta wait and see what that looks like coming into this year.
Yeah, for sure. You like that Zach Wilson, Elijah Moore stack?
Talk it up, man. Talk it up. I mean, Elijah Moore, wide receiver 1, is already solidified himself as a wide receiver 1.
I love it.
Oh boy, don't get me started about Elijah Moore. I might have been a year early, but I'm still pumped. Oh man, I just if there was one person I want to succeed in general, is Elijah Moore, boys. That's all I have to say. It's literally, if there was one person I want to be the best possible player at all times, every single day, it is Elijah Moore.
Nice, bro.
I think he's just a good guy. He's just like first, great friend of the show, number 1. Okay. Number 2, he is just a good guy. Have I ever had a conversation with him? No. Just a good guy.
Yeah. Is he a good guy?
I think he is.
That's good.
What do you think? You think he's a good guy?
I don't know anything about him. I've never talked to him.
Nah, he's a good guy, man.
This team really built completely for next year. He's at trading post. Yeah, so you've got Watson. Yeah, no quarterback 2 right now. But I like the wide receiver room. I like the running back room overall. It's not a bad build. I don't dislike this. Might be a little hard to see with our faces in the way.
Yeah. Alec Pierce getting hyped in camp as well. Really strong hands. Guy that we liked coming out of college. Out of Cincinnati. What is it? Bearcats? Cincinnati Bearcats. I think he's going to complement really well as being number 2 out there.
I agree.
I really hope they don't bring in anyone to really hinder him, because I do believe Matt Ryan is gonna look at Alec Pierce a lot.
Yeah, I agree. I think as well, like T.Y. Hilton is almost like the ideal person to come in because he's a vet, locker room presence guy. I don't feel like he's gonna take away too much opportunity. So I almost feel like if Ty gets signed, that would be ideal, because I think they are going to add someone.
Yeah. Alec Pierce could be a missed opportunity. I mean, what was he going in the third rounds? No, second rounds in rookies.
He was my 202.
Yeah.
Last round here, guys. Last round.
Definitely being interesting with Mr. Pierce.
Hey, Mr. Pierce.
Mr. Anderson. Yeah, I mean, I think Deshaun Watson. Yeah, I think Deshaun Watson is not gonna play this year. I think if I had a bet, which I've bet before, not actually put money down, but like I think we both said that like we think that Deshaun Watson is most likely wasn't gonna play, and then it went to 6 weeks or 6 games. Now NFL is trying to change that. I think if they're trying to change that and appeal it, that means they don't want him to play at all this year.
Yeah. Well, they said they wanted a 1-year ban, basically.
Yeah, exactly. Which is, one, I think that's fair. 2, it's crazy that the NFL Players Association is the one that's saying they're going to sue. Which I wonder why it's not Deshaun's team that's suing and why it's the NFL's Players Association. I don't know.
Well, it's the NFL. It's not the Players Association. It's the NFL who is suing.
No.
And they are suing, or not? They're not suing. They're saying it needs to be a year. Deshaun's team can sue, but if they do that, then there's probably going to have to be a lot more information given to the public. I don't know that they want that. Wow. Let's see. Maybe they're okay with all that information coming out.
Yeah, I'm just trying to find what that message that I saw earlier today. I thought it was something else. I thought they said something else. Anyways, it's gonna be interesting. Byronic, roast my team, fellas. Gallup was an auto pick. Nah, no stress, man. Chris, I mean Corey Davis.
I think he wants to see his team. Which team was it, by the way?
Yeah, which team? It was the one with Michael Gallup, he said.
Where's Gallup here?
Byronic. Oh, Byronic. Team 3. Duh.
Right.
Literally Byronic. It's not terrible. Wide receivers are a little bit weak. Running back.
Yeah, wide receivers is the weak spot for sure.
It's not bad.
I think knowing that you could have got AJ Dillon at 7'3" makes me kind of wish you had an Elijah Moore, a Mooney at the 6'10". Yeah, I'm a big wide receiver guy, so the wide receivers are just too weak for me on this squad. But outside of that, I don't dislike it at all. I think Jalen Hurts is typically going quite higher than that for sure.
Yeah, I hear you. Chris, I mean, even Corey Davis isn't that bad. That Jets offense should be humming as long as Zach Wilson can just be an average quarterback. I agree. I think if he can just stay healthy on the field and progress every single game, I think that's what really helps. We saw in the first half of the season, he struggled. Second half of the season, we saw a little bit more consistency. He wasn't amazing, a little bit more consistency. Herbert and Palmer are my favorite sleepers. Yeah, could be definitely very, very interesting. We love Josh Palmer. 25% Palmer.
Hey, random question. What calculations do you guys use to get your rankings / projections? We don't look at really as many calculations as other people when they're doing their rankings. We actually look at the offense as a whole. We look at the quarterback connected to that offense. We look at what they did last year, players that they brought in this year, and then we kind of project from there. So I don't think we have a as strict formula as others, but that's okay. Akshay says Big Ben. Yeah, interesting conversation. I know a lot of people keep bringing up Big Ben with the Deshaun Watson situation. It is NFLPA filing a lawsuit. I think they're filing the lawsuit in favor of Deshaun Watson, though. I don't think that's the NFL. It's the NFL
and
Players Association.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I find it interesting. Why is the Players Association filing for the side of Deshaun Watson, where I thought it would be Deshaun Watson's team filing against the NFL? Like that's what's confusing to me. I mean, I guess that the Players Association is there to protect the players, which that's why it was created, and to help players in situations maybe not as drastic as this. But that's I don't understand why they're getting into it unless they just really agree, or maybe everybody it just doesn't make sense why they're getting into it when it should just be Deshaun against the NFL, not Deshaun.
Well, the Players Association has to stand up for the players. So when will the draft order of the redraft leagues be decided? As soon as those leagues fill, we're going to send out information. I mean, we're going to send out information for Charlie. We already sent out information for Alpha yesterday because it filled. But whenever they fill, if we don't do it right away, it's because we're probably just recording or, live streaming. But we're definitely going to send out some information here soon.
We're just waiting on one. Back 82, if you're out there. I know he's used to be super active, and I think he's just busy with work and stuff now. If you're out there, maybe watching this later, we send you an invitation on Sleeper, or we send you a message on Patreon. So we look forward to hearing from you. We're only waiting on one person. Delta League is open for the redraft. For our redraft leagues, it's patreon.com/fantasylandfam is also in the description below. If you want to be part of our redraft league, just like some of these people here, join our Patreon. You can also be on the waiting list for a Dynasty League if you want for next year. All you have to do is select Best of Both Worlds, get you on the waiting list, and put you in a redraft league for this year. So yeah, it's all happening.
Yeah. Guys, huge love for the support. Thanks for hanging out with us. Last thing we'll say is if you want to try best ball, you want to get into that space, come join with us. Let's start doing some drafts together. Link is in our description. You can use our promo code LAND, and let's start learning together. So huge love. We got more streams tomorrow. See you guys then. Lots of content coming out as well. Drop a like on your way out. Thanks for the love.
All love.